Start recording. Everything looks good. All right. Well, I just got back uh, from the Maui, and I've hit. I just hit each club about 5 times. Not every one of them in the bag. What? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. About 10 of them. And as a warm up, and tomorrow I'm just going to get to mostly training. It'll probably be another week and a half before I try to play again. But I thought I might try to get this in. It's kind of late, but I've been working with my those 5 shots. I just hit my 7-iron 175 the other day just before I left. I hit it 171. I got it up there as my 150 club, so I wish it would make up its mind on really what it wants to be, and that's going to be part of me when I break everything down and I'm making it a little bigger so I can see my swing. There, good. Oh, I'm glad I looked at this. What's that right in front of okay, where is it at? I hate that. And I know there's a way to make it bigger. I have no idea how. Oh, I see what it is. Everything in here got moved around a little bit. And I imagine that got moved. So son stayed here and was watching the dogs, and oh yeah, that's better. Oh yeah, that'll work. Well, anyway, yeah, I hit that 175 with my 7. Fairly straight too. All right, we're going to hit the 6 though, and we'll see what we can do with it. Here we go. I didn't hit it great, but I didn't hit it bad. Get over there. There you go. 172. All right. Like I said, I just started using this a few times before I left, and so hopefully it. Whoops, I don't want that. Hopefully that thing keeps kind of working out for me. Where's my club at? There it is. All right, 62. I hit these wedges kind of full out, but I didn't really practice anything. All right, looks like it's 23. So here we go. Oh, come on, get some roll. Come on, that's going downhill. Remember how I always kind of say, that downhill roll, when you need it, it really kind of doesn't keep the ball going. But when you don't need it, man, you just keep trucking. So, all right. Yeah. Just, dang it. Well, now I got to find a little mover thing here. There it is. Yeah, right there. Yeah, let me look at the big screen. 11 feet. There we go. All right, Stimps 11. It is downhill. So I don't have to put much on this. Hey! Well, first off, I got to give all the credit to that 7-iron. I'd like to take some of the credit, but I really can't. Well, the thing of it is I was hitting everything. I was hitting my 9, which is my 130 club, about 143, 145 average in warm up. So what I'm going to do is hit the one I want to hit my wedge. And I was hitting it a little over, and it's my 120 club. So hopefully I can hit it good. And see, because I don't know if those numbers are real or not, but I hit them a couple of different times. So, all right. Got to make sure. I want to be straight. I hit it so-so, and I pushed it right. Yeah, I didn't hit it good. 108. Yeah, I was hitting it a lot better than that. Yeah, just a bad strike. But when I was in Maui, we were gone 11 days. I went to a place, Roger Dunn's Golf. They let me hit balls, $30 for a half hour. They had like 5 or 6 balls, so you hit them, got to go gather them up, and they had 2 screens and a net. And, you know, anyway, so I went and did that twice, but that's all I've really done since for a while. So here we go, 25. Oh, and I didn't stay back in Hawaii. Of course, I didn't do much in Hawaii. You know how you hit 6 inches behind the ball? And you still wonder how you got the ball in the air? Oh, man. Okay, that's what all the practice coming up. Be doing a lot of work. Putting a lot of work in. Getting ready to play tournaments with some of you guys. All right, here we go. 21. Oh, wow. That turned a lot more than I thought. For that, me and bogeys, we often hang out in the same round. By the way, I guess you got to be proud of the guys for showing up on the last day, but 95. All right, I got the club for it. It's this one here. It's an 88. I was hitting it a little further, so I'm going to hit it. So anyway, but you know what? It's like any kind of game. You can lose a football game in the first quarter. Play like hell the rest of the game, but if you don't bring it the first quarter too, you might not be able to come back. And I'm not saying you weren't trying or anything, but man. All right, we got to get it straight. It's the problem. Oh, and I turn my wrist, and that's anything but straight. And really no distance. I don't know where it's at, but man, it can't be good. 40 away, yeah. That was a horrible golf shot. Okay. Deep rough? I don't know. It looks like sand to me, but okay. All right, here we go. Hold it left. Damn. Everything is. Of course, I don't expect much out of this round. Okay, 10. I'm going to see if my old trick works. Here we go. I need 10. Nope. I sculled that thing clear across the freaking green. I just swung too flat, way too flat. All right, 17. Come on, down that hill. Oh, if I would have hit it straight. And that's what I meant to do the first time. All right, we're already going to have a numbered hole here, but that's okay. This first round back, I'm just trying to do something tonight to kind of loosen up the old legs. Well, I got this here, I got that there. I'm just going to putt it. It's not like we ain't got a crap load of strokes already. 12. Here we go. A 6. There we go. There's that first numbered one. The ones I just hate. Okay, 130 club. All right. That's my 9, and I was hitting that 140 plus, but you know, and I hit it like 3 times out of 5. So hopefully I just can hit it like I was hitting it. And it's 139. Here we go. In the middle. I might not have hit it good enough. And maybe I did. Oh, come on. Get over there. Yeah. I think that's a pretty lucky bounce to get me over there, but you know what? We will take it. But anyway, the Ryder Cup, man, that got to be a lot of pressure. But and then give those guys from Europe some credit. Damn. I mean, they hit a lot of good putts that first 2 days. Man, they were everything, and it wasn't just 1 or 2 of them. All right, 10. Here we go. Son of a gun. Yeah, my pappy was a pistol. I'm the son of a gun. I dang. 124. Man, I was hitting that really good. Thing of it is, I was hitting this club 130. I mean, I was hitting it pretty good, so I want to swing it. I'm just going to swing it nice. I'm not going to try to really lay off of it. This is my A club. 110, but the way I was hitting it. So I'm just going to take a nice swing. That's what I was doing in warm-up. No, I sculled it bad. The only saving grace about that is I hit it halfway straight. Well, that's not a saving grace. I guess I wanted that distance. You know, and don't get me wrong, I saw some balls. They're at old Black Humma Humma today. They were, you know, you'd putt and they were rolling here and rolling there and everything. But I said a few times that I think to make the courses a little harder for the long hitters, they put in a bunch of, well, now this stuff here isn't too bad, but they got stuff like, you know, 4-wheel drive up to the pin, and then the pin setting on a point. I mean, the hole's on a point. So if you're not within 4 inches of the hole, you're going off. I mean, stuff like that. And I kind of exaggerating a little, but I know at least there's one hole on here that's, at least one side of it's kind of like that, because I know I was there. All right, 29 uphill. Here we go. It's pretty wild looking. Oh, slow down, will you? Nope, you won't. Yeah, for me, that was a pretty good up. Not too worried about it. I'm going to tap that in. Wow. 73. Well, I'm going to hit this, and I have no idea what's happening. But in warm-up, it's never happened. Well, don't get me wrong. In this sim, every once in a while you get some come back, but almost every shot with this hits something up there. And it's like something's changed, and the ball is getting back out in here. All right. 73, here we go. Kind of like that. It's hard to keep your eye on everything and when you're trying to duck stuff, you know? Well, I'm on 67. That wasn't bad. Hitting it straight would have helped. But everybody should know how I am about hitting straight. Well, it's going to be slowing down towards the other end, so I'm going to go just about right there. Yep, I think that's it. 34, all right. Downhill, here we go. 34. Wow. I pushed it left, pulled it left, but there was really no bend back in that thing. Wow. Oh, 184. Well, I'm going to hit my 6 again so I can get some practice with it. And if I hit it like I did up on the range, if I hit it straight, with the roll, I've hit this only once, 180 in the air. But I've hit it in 170 a few times, and then the 160s, and with the roll, I just got to hit it straight. Nope. Missed it big time. I think that was all off the hosel, if you want to be honest. Every bit of it was off the hosel. My bad, really bad. I mean bad. 105 down a little. All right. Well, I'm going to use this. This is that 56. 1, 2, 3. What's that say about putter? Nope. 1, 2. Sandwich. Yeah, 50. Not 56. 50. And it's a sandwich. Here we go. All right, 105. Okay, this is 103. Playing in the middle, it might not go quite as far. Oh, there we go. And I bet I hit that thing solid steel right there. But as usual, I got to find a guy around here that knows computers. Again, guarantee me he can get that on there and how that works. And I will pay him dearly so I can start using that camera with this program, where I can start it up and use it, where I don't have to keep screwing around with it. Lob wedge. Yeah. Okay, it's 15. Here we go. I'm going to try my thing again. We'll see how it works. But I got to do it right. Oh, come on. Of course, I forgot. That's 15 yards. Okay, that was probably perfect, to be honest with you. And I don't have to lie about it. It's up there on top of the, I'm pretty sure. Eek. No, that was a give me. I don't know what I got on it, but all right, 125. Dealing with a little bit of water. So let me see, 105 to there. Okay, so if I hit my 110, hit it good. A club. Well, that's 2 or 3 now I've hit. It's right off the bottom of it, the lip, you know. What the hell? Oh, I'm down to 2. One of them didn't get out of here, did it? When I get back here, I'll probably see it. Oh, yeah, there it is right there. All right. Yeah, okay. 125. Nope. That's off the hosel. Okay, I've hit the last about 4 shots right here. Yep. That's coming back again. I was playing, I think it was a round of this or one of the other par 3s. And when I got about right here, by the time I got to 63 away. Well, I'm just going to. Let's see what it looks like. Next option, move back, new, move forward, 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 move back. Drop ball. I'm just going to do it from there. We'll see if this is working. I'm right in those things. 67. Oh, that's not the club I need. Yeah, so I was right around here, and it started happening about 2 or 3 holes before. I think it was on about 5 or 6, and I was just getting horrendous amount of strokes. And then I went through this. I went through 9, and I stopped playing on the 10th hole because I usually don't stop. And I was 35 strokes over. And then next day I felt like that, so I went just to the Unico where I have the camera. I could have figured it out right then if I had that camera. So I went, and everything was right off of here, and I mean everything. And it took me a long time to get past it. 67, and I got a little penalty. Okay. Well, that didn't work out too good. 22. All right. 22. Get there, baby. There you go. Oh, nice double bogey. Nice. Of course, maybe I saved that from being a 20 or something by the way I played it. Who knows? All right, 144. I'm going to hit my 130 club. Which is my pitching wedge. Because I was hitting it pretty good. 8, 9 wedge right there. All right, here we go. I hit that a little better than I did the last ones. At least I know it wasn't on the holes, though I didn't hit it very far. Well, I almost hit it to 130 that this usually goes, so I should have just played my other club. Okay, there we are. 15. I don't want to use that. What the hell am I doing? I get myself in a lot of trouble there. All right. Here we go. 15. Nope. Hit behind it. I'm not sure it still would have been enough, so don't get me wrong, but I did hip behind it. I'm going to try putting off that so I can start practicing that. Putter. All right. 21. Here we go. Oh, come on. A little harder. Damn. Gosh darn it. 122, 110 again. Yeah, those balls at that place where I was hitting golf balls, they definitely seen better days, trust me. I mean, okay. I didn't hit it good. I did not hit it. Supposed to hit it on the face of the club, and I did not. Nope. And I think I tried to smooth it out as I swung. But damn, I wish I had that camera. Because that might have been a little hosel. Just not enough to really make it go too wild, but it sure felt like it. But I don't know. And that's a big problem when you're trying to figure this game out. What the hell you're doing wrong. See, for a long time, I thought I was just hitting off the toe, but that was not it. I wasn't hitting off the toe. I was hitting off the hosel. I mean, completely other end. I don't know. Usually I got a pretty, well, I take that back. I used to have a good feel for what I was hitting the ball off of, but yeah, that's long gone. That might be too much. We're going to find out here. 10 feet. Oh, 10 feet to the front of that screen, and it goes under a little. Now, I didn't hit it hard enough to bounce it back out, but you kind of get my drift of where I'm going with it. All right, hey Cubs, 110 too much, so I got to go with the old sand wedge. Oh, I felt it hit the head of it. Oh, there's one. Oh, shit. Yeah. I got plenty of golf balls. I could just go get another couple, but all right. 109. Okay. Damn. And I know that's where I'm hitting that thing. Completely off this or here, and it sounds more here. It just sounds too solid to be off the rest of it. Yep. Son of a gun. Well, you know what? I didn't do that in warm-ups. Not one time. All right. That's a little far for my thing I like to do, so I'll just do this. Oh, I sculled that thing. If that stays on the green, I'll be fortunate. Well, first time when I've been doing that I really sculled one that bad. I mean, tonight. All right, 28 and a half. You know, you play these holes, and even as bad as I am, you think, my goodness, what are you doing? You should be tearing this thing up. 28 and a half. Let's hit her. Slow down a little, will you? Okay, excuse me. Slow down a lot. My goodness. Six feet. Right there. Here you go. Huh? Bogey. 163. Well, I'm going to hit the old 7-iron. I couldn't believe that. I think I was about 4.5 yards off center left. And, but 175, right in the line, 175. I couldn't believe it. All right. I like that for a practice swing. All right. Got this as a 160 club, actually 150. So let's see if we can get it to work. Nope. Hit that clear back here. Ball's here. That far. I don't know how I hit the ball. That's just amazing that I hit the goddamn golf ball. How do I do it? And how in the hell can a guy keep from hitting that all the time like that? That's just ridiculous. Like I said, in warm-ups, I didn't do that. Not once. Yep, that's it. Oh, here we go. Yep. I didn't hit that very good. I know what it is. I watched the American team the previous 2 days hit shots. All right, I know they weren't like this, but you know what I'm saying, though. All right, here we go. Come on, sit down there. You know, I think that would have rolled a little past it, but man, that sure would have been nice if it would have been straight at it. Whew, 7 feet. There we go. Downhill. Yeah. There we go. For a nice bogey. Darn it. Sure, I could use some of those shots on one of those things that you really should have a lot of chances at on par 3 birdies. I think that's what they're called. All right, 110. Well, this is almost like a hole we just played. Do you give me another try at it? Come on now. Hit this right with the club. Nope. Yeah, I think I hit that just right down there, so I'm all over. I'm not hitting anything solid right now. Pretty sad. You know, I was going to stop at 9. I thought, well, I'm going to keep going. I got it in me. Get to bed. It's getting late, but 18. All right. No. Didn't read it, thank God. I hit behind that thing 4 inches. I mean, I really did. I hit clear back here. It bounced into it. Son of a gun. All right. Now, there's one of those par things. One down, 123. 110 club again. Now, am I ever going to hit it solid again? That's the big thing. Well, I pulled it, but I hit that fairly solid. Damn. If I could have hit it straight. Yeah, that's my 110 club right there. So 109, yeah. But I did kind of really slow everything down. All right, this is one of them. "34 feet uphill." Okay, I'm gonna have to get it there. And usually it takes me 3 or 4 trips up and down, but let's see if we can do her. Oh shit. Well, I think I hit it hard enough. All right. Well, I'm gonna putt it. So that's 30 feet. All right. Here we go. Uphill. Oh, come on. Like I said, when you need that extra inch or two, you ain't going to get it. I know it was uphill, but it just happens way too often. You just can't get this or that. And like I was saying, they make all these whoops to do's and everything else for the long hitter, so they got a challenge on the holes. The only trouble with it is, and you get players like me, that's just great. I'm glad they're having trouble. I had trouble getting to the goddamn hole. If it was like 400 and some yards in a par 4, I'm probably 4 shots to get there, or maybe 5 to be on the green, and then I got to deal with all the shit that they're trying to put them through. So they need to think of a better way and make the greens more realistic on some of these things. And a lot of people, well, you know, it is sim golf. It is just a game. Well, why not make it as realistic as you freaking can? Jesus Christ. You know, and maybe that's why there's a lot of people that don't kind of cross over and play it, and they think it's shit, the goddamn kids game, because that's the way a lot of people that play it treat it. And so they think it's kind of is a kids game. All right, I'm going to be pretty cool with this. Middle of the stance, hit it in the air, and hopefully we can get it just right there, just right. Oh, I didn't hit it hard enough. It's on the line. The idea was good, so I'm not going to be really ticked off at that shot. I just got to learn to execute it just a wee bit better. Let me see. Yeah, about 10 yards better. And straighter. Ah, straight. Well, right there. It wasn't too bad. Okay, 11. All right, here we go. I'll probably use my pop shot to see if it works. Get there. Ah, dang it. How you like that shot? A little harder. I was worried about getting the height, though. You know, if I don't at least touch that, I don't care how good I hit it, it will not put that ball in the hole. All right. You know what? I pushed it that way. I pushed it when I hit it. Gosh darn it. And I can say that because I'm not afraid to look like a moron. Well, the sun come over, and for right now, the two big black lines are out of my screen. I mean, 146 of my 140 club is my 8-iron. So I hit it. I did hit it over 150 in warm-ups, but I haven't hit anything very solid. So I'm not too worried about it right now. Okay. Straight's what I'm worried about, and just solid contact. Nope. Clear back there. You can't hit the ball straight. You can't hit for distance if you can't just hit the ball and not the ground before it. My gosh. That's just horrible. And like I said, warm-ups, about 5 shots each. Probably took about 40 to 50 shots warming up. I don't think there was one time I can remember that I hit that. And if I did, I didn't hit it bad. Like I said, I'm the kind of guy, I'd tell you if I did. Here we go. Oh man, all that did was go up. No, the golf instructor, my first lesson, hopefully we're getting another one in pretty soon, hitting everything from the middle of my stance, and that includes those wedges. I give up a lot of distance for a lot of height. And you know the thing that bugs me about that is even at that, 30 feet. All right, here we go. Oh, not a bad go at it. Not a bad go at it. But so even at that, I can't get it down, and it's tearing the hell out of everything in here. So when he comes back over, I'm going to just tell him we got to rethink this. I mean, I can see some of the longer irons and stuff with these wedges from the middle on full wedges. All right. Oh man. And I pulled the son of a gun. 144 would have hit the green. I would have had a lot of roll. Yeah, like I said, my kickoff date is the middle of January, like January 15th. At that time, I will be the golfer I'll be the golfer that I'm going to be. Everyone's going to get what they see. I'm not going to try to be any better. Well, I'm going to keep trying, but that's going to be it. Here we go. 30. Oh, man. I just slid the goddamn club under. It's all I did. Man, I cannot get this. I got to get a lot more practice in. 16. All right, I know what I'm going to do. There we go. Quickness. I still got it. You know, there we go. Let's try that. 6 feet. And here we go. Son of a... 112. That's 103. Yeah, okay. That's supposed to be like 103. That's 112. There we go. Gosh darn it. Not a bad stroke. 17. Right. All right, here we go. I shouldn't use that for like this hole, but I'm going to. Here we go. Sit down now. Well, that's what I was going to say a little while ago about hitting this between my feet and getting this so damn high. Well, guess what? The ball rolls just about as much as it does when I'm hitting it the other way, depending on how I hit it. I mean, it's not like they set down better. You got to put some sort of a 12. You got to put some sort of a mojo on them. All right, 12 feet. Let's make this and end this. Oh, let's make it. Well, you got to hit the putt. Yeah. Two over for a regular hole. 20 over. Wow. 20 over. All right, let's take a quick look, and we're going to shut stuff off so I can go get a shower and get out of here. All right, there's that part of it. Everybody can see it. Statistic. 9 bogeys, 1 quadruple double bogey, 4 double bogeys, only 4 pars, no friggin' birdies. 4 greens in regulation. And they say my handicap's only like a 20. Right, 32 putts. There you go. I'm going to put me back in there just so I don't throw a fit next time I start it up. And that off. And if anyone watched, thanks. And there won't be many coming from now on. A lot of practice, but you know, one once in a while. But I'll get there. Thanks again.